Hi guys, Shayna here again. I know I've been doing a lot of unboxing videos lately. It seems like all I do is spend money on craft supplies, but I was just very blessed the end of last year and the beginning of this year to be able to have some money to spend on art supplies that I normally don't have to spend. So my birthday last year, I got Holbein acrylic wash paints, which I love, and I'm so glad that I invested in my art, and that's what I'm going to continue to try to do with my birthday purchases and Christmas purchases and stuff. So that's what I did this time. I watched a video, and I'll put it below, and saw these Prima Watercolor Confections, and I've been dying to try them out ever since I saw the video. And you know how I get. Maybe you don't know how I get. I work myself up. I watch videos. I try to figure out if this is the product that I want, if this is the product for me, and talk myself into it pretty much. So I talked myself into this. And asked my husband what we're going to do as far as birthdays this year for each other. We kind of give each other an allowance for our birthdays, so we don't buy each other something we don't want. I know that sounds awful, but this is just the thing we do. We say, here, you know, we're going to spend this much money. Go buy you something that you like. So anyway, so that's what I did, and I looked around online, and I wanted a place where I could buy a couple of packs of the watercolor confections and also get some other stuff that I wanted, like stencils and stamps. So I liked scrapbook.com just because the way they look, the style looked really professional. I've never heard anything about them. I've never used them or anything. I ended up ordering from scrapbook.com, and I'm really pleased with the ordering was really easy. The shipping was really fast. The processing time was really fast. I ordered the very early morning of February 22nd and ended up getting them in the mail today on February 25th. So, and I ended up ordering $98 worth of items. I used 10% off. My shipping was about $8, and then, so it all ended up, after the 10% off, coming to $97 and some change. So, and I like, too, the fact that when you pay for shipping, you get what you pay for, because they ended up shipping it in a priority mailbox, and it did come very fast. They have tracking. I love that I'm able to watch my package and find out when it's going to be at my doorstep. And so I came home today, and there it was, and I'm going to unbox it with you. Thank you. Here it is. Inspect the package. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Love the package. Ooh. Too much love. That's weird. Okay, so I will say that this is an unboxing video, but I've already unboxed it, so I kind of cheated. When I saw it, I knew I would not be able to contain myself, that I didn't know if I'd be able to wait till because I had to take videos and stuff off my phone. So this is how much I love you guys, is that I would have waited to open this, and I was going to, but my daughter was so excited to open my package up that we had to open it together, and she was so cute looking at all my stuff and telling me how much she liked it. But I left it just like it was so you can see how it came in the box. So pretend like it wasn't open. Just pretend. Just pretend with me. Okay. So it came with this in it. The first thing is what I really, really wanted. Watercolor Confections by Prima. I'll say I did not expect it to be so heavy coming out of the box. These jokers have some weight to them, and I like that. I don't know, why do I associate, like, if you're holding a good pen or if you're holding a good art product, I don't know, why does it feel better if it weighs more? But it does. It's weighty. There's two packages. I've got the classics and the tropicals. We'll get into those in a minute. There's also another package called the Decadent Pies, but these were $22 a piece, and I had $100 to spend, so I didn't want to spend all my money on watercolors. I knew I would want the tropicals and the classics. I definitely needed the classics, and I was just going to get classics and save some money to go to Hobby Lobby, but I was like, no, I'm getting these two. I thought, you know, I'll try the classics out, and then I'll get tropicals if I like the classics, but I went ahead and got them both. So, yeah. And if I like these well enough, I might get the Decadent Pies, because I like the metallics, and I like the fact that you can, it just looks like you can mix a lot of skin tones with those colors. So, if you hear my kids in the background, I'm sorry, they're in there playing Mario Wii. Okay. So, I've got this Webster's Pages CraftMate in gray. I really like the packaging on this. I know I'll end up saving this box because I love boxes. So it comes in this nice box with this really pretty paper. It's like a vellum paper. I'll end up putting that in one of my scrapbooks or in one of my art journals. And here it is. It's a nice size. Got a cute little heart on it. I got the color gray. I like some of the other ones, but I didn't like the chevron on them. I don't know. It just looked a little too, I don't know, it looked a little too 80s or something to me. So I just wanted just a solid color. And I don't have the planner to go with it, so this is just kind of going along with whatever I have that I carry with me for my art. And I like the inside. I love black and white. It has two pockets on this side, and these are really sturdy pockets. They're really heavy feeling pockets, thick feeling pockets. And it's got a mesh pocket here and another pocket there. I look forward to filling that up, and when I fill it up, I will do another video for you guys so you can see what I've got in it. So there's the CraftMate. And I like the way they packaged this. It's all in one container instead of floating around in there. I'm an art journaler, and surprisingly, I don't have any stencils. And like in the 90s, when I was a teenager, I loved stencils. I had a bunch of tulip stencils, and I loved just playing with them and making t-shirts with them and stuff. So it's kind of weird to me that I don't have stencils. So that's what I knew. I knew when I was ordering from the scrapbook site that I wanted to get some stencils. So I got the Scribble stencil. It's a layering stencil by Tim Holtz. It looks like some rosettes there. And I also got another layering stencil. It's the zigzag pattern. And I love Julie Balzer. She's one of the first artists that I really started following online when I was first introduced to mixed media. And these are just gorgeous designs. So I got two of her 6x6 stencils by the Crafters Workshop. This one is the mini peacock doily. Beautiful. And this one is Mini Mumsy. Okay. I've got a regular planner and a creative planner, which I quit using in November, just because I got sick, and I've kind of stayed sick since then. And just, I don't know, when I'm sick I can't focus, so I gotta get back on track with it. So I ended up getting these two Technique Tuesday packs and a Lawn Fawn pack. Okay, I got, what's this one called? This is the Important Pack. And it's got a lot of stuff that I'll use, like school, church, urgent, family time, to do, don't forget, stuff like that, errands, you know, just stuff that I'll use pretty frequently. And then I got this one too, and this one is family time. And we do a lot of stuff as a family together, and like going out to eat and playing games and stuff like that. The one thing that wasn't on there though that I felt like that I would use was a birthday one. So I ended up getting this so I can use to mark people's birthdays on my planner as well. And that's what I got. I am super excited about all of this. Okay, so this is the thing that I have been waiting for right here. These are the Prima Watercolor Confections. I've got 2 sets. The first set being the classics, and my daughter and I already opened a couple of these. So this set, first of all, it has a lot of weight to it. It just feels really cool. I like the way it feels. I like the palettes. I opened up a couple of these colors of paint already, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of those glue dots and glue these down, because these slide around and I want to have them all in one place. So I did, when I opened this pack up right here, this one came out. And for some reason, this one just looks like a piece of charcoal or something. It's very dry and cracked. The rest of the other 2 that I've opened look really smooth, but this one doesn't. I let my daughter open a couple of these with me. But you can take this out, pull this little metal piece back, and take this out. And you can see they're just in these little individual packages right here. These are numbered. There are no names to the paints, so they all have an assigned number. The classics are 1 through 12. The tropicals are 13 through 24. And the decadent pies are 25 through 36. So anyway, you unwrap this and unwrap it this way as well. And there's your little pan of watercolor. And this one again doesn't look very smooth, so there are a couple of YouTubers out there that have some videos on these. I have not seen very many videos. Prima Marketing has released some videos. There is a very, very good and useful video by, I'll put a link to her in the description box. I believe on Instagram she is Star of May, and on YouTube she is K Warner Designs. She has a lot of subscribers, so you guys have probably seen some of her videos, especially if you do scrapbooking or card making, or if you're into any kind of brush lettering. She has some pretty amazing videos. She's very thorough and informative, and very talented too. So if you haven't seen her videos, check them out. I'll have a link in the description box. But chances are, especially if you're here looking at these Prima watercolors, you've probably already seen her videos anyway. So I do know from seeing the other videos that, and when you press these in, they're going to kind of stay in place. But they are going to move around. And I've already closed this up and turned it upside down once in the package, and they want to try to come out. So I think what I'm going to do is put some dots down, some glue dots down, and get them to stay in place. Because I do plan on putting at least one of these in this to travel with. Here. So I do know I want one of these to travel with, and I don't want them tossing around in there all over the place, so I'll probably end up fixing them down temporarily. Alright, now that we've got that done, let's see how they work. Oh, it's beautiful pigment. It makes a little bit more. That's a very beautiful, vibrant pink right there. Oh my goodness, I love that color. I've just about worn my water brush out. So I've seen in the videos that these re-wet nicely, and they really do. It doesn't take a whole lot to get color out of it. So I'm using just very, very little of this color here, and getting some very strong color. And yeah, like I noticed this cake right here was really dry and kind of almost, I don't even know how to describe it. It just looked really dry and really rough, while some of these look smooth, but it doesn't affect the color that comes out of it. So there are the classics. Let's work on the tropicals. And I'll end up doing an actual color chart for these later on. I just really want to get a good idea of what these colors look like. That's a really nice deep blue right there. I'm glad I got both of these boxes, both of these pan sets. So you can get some really good concentrated, almost opaque color with it by not mixing a whole lot of water in it. But if you want, you can make it almost transparent, translucent. So yeah, those are some beautiful colors right there. Very impressed with the colors. So these are all dry now, and the colors are really lovely, and so far I like the way that it behaves on the watercolor paper. I'm going to have to play around with this a little bit more and let you guys know what I think and do a review. Maybe with a piece of art in it. So yeah, I'm really impressed with the products that I received from scrapbook.com. I got them super fast. I feel like I got a pretty good deal on everything that I purchased. I'm sure I will shop with them again in the future. And I definitely look forward to playing with my new art supplies. Look for these in videos to come. So, thanks for stopping by my channel. Thanks for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. I wish we could all hang out and craft and paint together, but I guess this is about as good as it gets. Sorry for the scratchy voice. I've gotten over strep throat and now I've got a secondary infection, so I don't even know what it is. I'm on antibiotics like crazy right now. So maybe it'll be gone and my voice will get back to normal soon. But until then, you got the sexy voice. Yeah. So if you like what you see, like and subscribe. Come back for more videos. Comment. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see. If there's a product you're dying to get your hands on, but you don't know if you want to waste your money on it. I like spending money. I'll spend some money for you. Thanks for coming by and checking my channel out.